Hello and welcome to the latest installment of New Arrivals at Princeton Record Exchange. It is a chilly March 2019 and today we are featuring a massive alternative rock collection, the likes of we've never seen. Over 2,000 LPs and 12 inches, over 407 inches of some of the hardest to find, most obscure stuff from that period, 82 to 88. We'll start with some of those super rare. We have the orange vinyl with photo, original Soundgarden. We've got the Offs playing right now with a Basquiat cover, extremely rare. And Big Black, Headache, fortunately sealed for any of you who know this album cover. Not something I want to show on the air, but always interesting to see in the store. And we'll just start to flip through some of them. The sealed Warzone, extremely rare. This collection is pretty intense. It is not the 80s of your Billy Joel and Madonna. Oh, we call Sex Freak, not Madonna, although, kind of close. So we've got punk rock, we've got post-punk, hardcore, new wave, goth punk, metal, garage, just all sorts of stuff. We have original Dinosaur, before they were Dinosaur Jr. Original Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction, censored cover later on, I believe it's promo stamp, yep, promo stamp, first press, Dinosaur Chomped, Pylon record, with serrations. The collector was a very interesting guy. He worked through that time period for both music journals and a UK distribution center. Sent all Polynovaris, pretty rare. Sent his stuff home. It is clean, unplayed for the most part. A little bit of water damage on a couple of them, but with 2,000 records, almost all near mint. And as you can see, these titles are not common. Original Danzig, first press, haven't seen for a while, with promo stamp. Green vinyl of the Green River. Just as you can see, a really interesting assortment of stuff. We're very pleased to get this collection. Do not expect it to last long. There are imports, UK and Australia in particular. There are over 50 test pressings, which we'll sort of highlight for you in just a second. Many of these titles we have seen before. Many has been many a year, and sometimes never seen them at all. Original Husker Du, always a pleasure. As you can see, unique stuff with Flexi, and the kind of stuff you do not see every day. The kind of stuff we do not expect to last long in the store. We've been very busy in general, buying and selling. Colored vinyl on that, pink grape. Having fun working with partners on various projects, and in general just being a busy, happy record store. Just featured on BBC Radio. You can see the newsletter. Got a link for that, and that's about it. These are obviously just a taster. These are the expensive ones. There are many more at a less price. They vary anywhere from $2 up to a couple hundred. We've tried to be fair and below market value. GG. But you know how pricey and scarce these things can be. So yeah, test pressings. In my 35 years, dating myself, in the record business, I have never seen over 50 test pressings all at one time, especially for one period. There are some obscure stuff in here, but there's some really big name stuff too. These Immortal Souls, Sonic Youth, Dead Kennedys, the Replacements, Hootenanny, not the original US. A lot of these are a UK reissue, so I think this one was like 1988, but still really cool to see. Screeching Weasel, Johnny Thunders, Swans, some pretty serious stuff. A lot of SST, a lot of What Goes On, reissue label from UK. Again, not all super expensive. A lot of them are just, 8, 10, 12 bucks, but really fun to see all this at one time. Overall, we're just really happy about this collection. I don't think I've ever seen one quite of this specific time capsule nature of the alternative rock going on in that 1980s period. So yeah, I hope you get a chance to come down and shop these rare and less rare titles at the Princeton Record Exchange in Princeton, New Jersey.